Hey everybody, Jimmy Eats here again. Hey, we're going to do kind of like a father-daughter video. We've been doing a lot of hunting and trapping and stuff, just stuff we like to do together as father and daughter. Getting away from the cooking a little bit, kind of mixing it up. Of course, I like to shoot guns, I like to fish, hunt, all that stuff. So I'm going to do a video on the things that Abby and I have been doing ever since like turkey season this spring, some trapping at my mom's, and then on to the deer season this winter or late fall and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see what we've been up to this year, kind of staying away from everything with the coronavirus, doing some social distancing, and can't get better social distancing than being in the woods. So I think that's pretty fair to say that that's what we've spent a lot of time doing this year. So stick around, check it out, and enjoy what we got going. So sometimes in life, to get what you want, you got to work really hard at it. Sometimes you got to dress appropriately. Sometimes it takes getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and traveling to where you got to go.
But I didn't have money for a Broadway show, but the crickets are singing to the radio, and we've got tickets along the very front row. Baby, there's a...
So Abby and I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, trampled out into the timber to look for some turkeys, wandered all around, don't know why we couldn't find our blind, to find out wind blew it 50 feet, 50 yards probably down into the gully. In the process, we scared, 4 or 5 monster turkeys out of their roost. I think our day is screwed for turkey hunting. So we're both pretty bummed and down another blind. That's 2 for the year. This is for the birds.
Kinda county line, kinda cold beer, little hat down, little John Deere. I kinda give a damn, I kinda don't care. You see the girl standing right there, she loves a small town boy like.
Okay, so I'm really hoping that this relocation of our blind will put us in the front of that really badass turkey we've been watching. There's 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 of them. But we've relocated 3 or 4 times, and we keep trying to work ourselves closer and closer and closer. Wish us luck.
When I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever, and everything will stay the same. Now my heart feel like December, when somebody say your name.
I'm not gonna lie, this turkey was beat up. He'd been fighting all kinds of toms for them nice hens. But nonetheless, we took him in and had the taxidermist take a look at him. And after he checked it out for a while, he said, well, you know, I can do something nice. How about a feather mount? So we went ahead and ordered a feather mount for the turkey. So after that, it was off to do some trapping at Grandma's.
Turkey just to start a pop 2 cups of purple just to stop turkey just to start a pop 2 cups of purple just to warm up. Stop turkey.
Big dog, come over here and say something. I might die tonight, but if I do, I'ma be okay. And if I die tonight, at least I stood by the stuff I said. I got 2 graves dug, one for me and one
And that's a 3 for today on the critters. 2 more coons in this cage. Grandma will be happy about that. Sweetness. So after trapping a bunch of critters at Grandma's, we thought, you know, let's try some deer hunting. She did good with the turkey, so we threw some cameras out in the timber, and look what we got on camera. Well, since Abby's not quite strong enough to pull her bow back that I got her for Christmas last year, I thought I'd break out my crossbow and see if I could get me a deer. Well, the pre-rut was in full effect and the does were getting pretty hot. There was bucks and does everywhere. I saw movement every single day. Way out in the trees on this right here was a really nice buck. You just can't see it that good. I couldn't get him to come in quite close enough, but they were there. This young buck was obviously a little feisty. Little 6-point, but one side was completely broke off. I didn't scare him and he didn't win me. And let me tell you, 5 yards away, that's an accomplishment in itself. Well, November 22nd, this is my last weekend of bow season. So after this goes shotgun season with my daughter. Wish me luck. There he is. Go far. Of course, this buck had to die 10 feet down in a gully, so I couldn't get it out by myself. So I called Timothy and my daughter Abby to help me get it out and get it cleaned up and get him home. Cooking a little bit of deer fish tenders, or tenderloins as some might call it. Got some broccoli and peppers cooking. I got roasted garlic and pepper. I got caramelized onion seasoning and salt and pepper on the meat. It's going to be epic. Stick around. Okay, so these steaks are ready to come off. They've been on about 4 or 5 minutes on each side, if that. This one was a little longer because it was good and thick. We're going to let it rest for 5 minutes. We'll slice it up and take a bite. Alright everybody, so I went ahead and sliced it off camera. It's hard to hold my phone and cut the meat at the same time, but look at that amazing looking deer meat. Medium rare, just like I like it. Can't wait to dig in. Try it. Enjoy. Alright, so it is almost shotgun season for Iowa. We got the 350 Legend out. I'm going to let Abby take a couple shots out there at this target that's sitting way out. I don't know if you can see this, way out there by my finger. It's about 65 yards-ish. We're going to let her sight in, make sure it's sighted in real good, and see if she can poke at a deer this next weekend. Coming up December 5th is the first day. So we're going to try and get out and see what we can do. So stick around. We'll take a couple shots with this 350 and see how it goes. Drilled it. All right, fit about 65 yards. All right, so December 5th, the opening day of first season shotgun in Iowa. I am an hour or so later than we normally would like to be in the blind, but I had to work overnight and I didn't get off work till 6:30, didn't get home till 7:30. So we're making the best of it. Abby's very first shotgun season. Hope we get a deer in front of us, a buck. It's buck only where we're going. So wish us luck. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so it is our second push on the shotgun season Iowa, day 2, whatever, 5, 10, or 15 in the morning. Going to be out there a lot sooner, which I think we're going to have a little bit more success. Basically our last push for shotgun season between my schedule and her schedule. Wish us luck. Hopefully we see a nice one and she can bag it up for the season. We can put stuff away. So stay tuned. We'll try to have some more video later today. Well, I will admit it's damn cold out there. It's just crazy how 3 weeks ago this spot we were just at was on fire every single day. Basically every hour we saw deer of all sorts. Now we haven't seen a deer in 2 days. We did hear some gunshots and properties around us, but nothing crazy. Second season will be a lot different, being that this county allows you to shoot any sex deer during second season. So we might not get much into the second season. We might call her quits for the year, but as of right now, we're just gonna finish our day with a little drive, maybe step out and walk into the timber a little bit, you know, before our whole day is up. But after today, we could hang it up and call it a year. So either way, we had a good time. We learned a lot. Really fun. Glad I got that bow buck so my freezer isn't empty. So either way, we still got a little while yet to see what happens. It's early. It's only about 11 o'clock, and we'll see what goes on later today.